YouTube, what's up, family? Hope you guys are having a great day. 2006 Lotus EXIGE. That needs brake job. It's actually, they are so shot that there's no pad left, that it's digging into the rotor. Yikes. So we're gonna do these brake rotors, the 4000 series. Very expensive. Really expensive. These are on Greg's Racing's parts. These are the most expensive ones that they have on here. We're gonna be using these ones. Why? I don't know. Because they're discs from Australia. They are nice looking. And wow, they are sweet. So they're kind of a different pattern. I've never had a pattern like this before. I usually do the cross drilled and slotted. But the DBA 4000 series. And then we're gonna pair that with some EBC, they call it red stuff. These are the red stuff brakes. And we're gonna do front and back. Weird thing though, I'm gonna open these and show you guys real quick. Man, I'll try the little one. The weird thing that I was gonna say, hold on, I'm gonna do two hands, sorry. Is that I ordered these brake rotors and I thought they came in a pair. Oh my gosh. One clip, we got it, one clip. I thought that they came in a pair, meaning two at a time, but no, you had to buy all four individually. So I did quantity two. Oh my gosh, they're so expensive. But I mean, it is, you know, there's rotors that you can get for like 75 to 100 bucks. These are way more expensive. Here's the red stuff. These are the brake pads we're gonna be using. These are actually for the rear of the car, which we're not gonna do today. We'll do it on the next video. We're just gonna do the front. So show you how to. Really simple. We're also probably 99% I'm probably. We're gonna do some caliper paint. So I got these. Which color I'm gonna do? This one or this one? Let's go look. Meaning that we're gonna paint the calipers red. I don't know. I might just leave them. I don't know. Which is a better color? I'm thinking the lighter one. Yeah, so we're gonna go with the dupli color. So we'll paint them red, they'll look nice, and then we'll do the rear on another video. I know that you guys are all excited because I just got my Toyota Celica GTS Turbo back. I'm gonna make another video for kind of all my cars and what are we gonna do with the other 2005 Celica GTS. So here's the Tsunami Edition. I've been daily driving it. I got it legal again, I got it titled. I love it. It needs a fuel pump, so we're gonna be doing a fuel pump. I'm gonna actually do a video like all the things that were wrong with it since I got it back. I think that might be entertaining. We are also gonna do a fuel pump on it, and that should help with the power. I got the FRS, needs the clutch and an oil change. And then this thing, I'm gonna make a video on what I'm gonna do with it. Is perfect and flawless in every single way, except for I left the key on, whoops. I gotta go take the key off. I'm glad I came over here. Let's go ahead and start doing the brake job on the EXIGE. Lotus is on the jack stand, Lotus EXIGE, ELISE, same thing. Really simple mounting point right here. There will be a jack stand marker. I've showed you guys how to do that. Believe it or not, I chewed through, remember when I was like, what it was when I did the new exhaust on this thing, I was going 100 to 0 real quick. What had happened was, and I've heard that this is hard to get off right here, which I hope it's not. But what had happened was, there's no pad left. Literally, there's no pad, so it's going to be the metal to metal pushing against it, and it grinded away. And this is the OEM one, and it has so many grooves in it. So I'm going to do a really easy how-to with a lot of light, and you guys can do this real quick. I'll also do a little bit of, you know, this is my vlog channel too, so you'll get that. Okay, first things first, as you guys can see, there's some retainer clips here, and these brakes are able to just slide in, slide out, slide in, slide out. Everyone says the same YouTube video if you're learning how to do this yourself. You should do this yourself. You don't need to pay a shop. You can do this. Literally 4 lug nuts, a couple pins, and you can pull the brakes out. If you didn't chew the pads out, if you didn't chew it up like I did, you could literally just put new pads in. It's probably like a 10-minute job, 10 or 20-minute job per side. So let's go ahead, and there's some retainer clips. We're gonna pull these retainer clips out. Super simple. Here's a pin. The pin goes through this. This is a little spring right here. It's held in on the inside by this retainer clip. Pull this up like a grenade. Pull it up with pliers. black and red because it's Mitch Dore, baby. And then you go like this and you yank it out. Now watch. I just did this one, it should relief. I walked it out by pulling like this. I don't know if it'll do on this one. You could probably hit it with a hammer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit it. Hit this side with a hammer right here and it'll pop out. And then the spring clip will come free as well. Like that. And this is what's hold these in together like that. And you can see the pads, and I cannot wait to see how there's no pad left. Very easy. I'm gonna try one more time to yank this out. Yeah, there you go. See? Okay, now here's the pad. It might be pushed all the way in. And I know that my wife just pushed the brakes. Let's look here. I'm gonna try to wiggle it out. You know, one of the good tools is just freaking pliers, you know? This is all trash, it's okay. All right, I'm gonna keep on wiggling, hold on. Money's worth. There's 0 pad left. That is crazy, 0 pad, there's nothing left. So, got the money's worth. Wiggle this one out. I've been going left and right and popping it out like that. We'll get these both out. We are removing the rotor. So if you weren't removing the rotor, what you would do now is you could actually, you'd reel these back in. These are the the pistons. You'd push them back in. It is dual piston. There's a piston here and there's a piston here. It's just 2, and they push on it. So what you would do is you'd push those back in. You'd walk them back in, and then I was thinking about getting braided brake lines. I probably should have done that. This is kind of cool though. These brake lines have like a little case around them. Yeah, that would have been cool to be honest. Yeah, I'll do that next time. Anyways, sorry, getting distracted. So we'll pull this other brake pad out and then I'll show you guys how to remove the rotor. It's really easy. This is like a 1-star job. You're gonna need to buy these and you're gonna use a 5/16 right here to insert a 5/16, and that will pull these 2 long bolts out. And these 2 long bolts are what's holding in the piston or caliper. We will use this tool. Will it fit in there? Oh yeah, burly. And we'll push the pistons back out using this tool, and it'll push them back into their spots. We'll use a little bit of lubricant. I was able to get the inner brake pad off. There was some pads still left on it, but definitely the outer. Here's the thing. These rotors are actually held in by a bolt. It's right here. What I've seen online is people say this thing strips. Ugh, I hope it doesn't. If it does, we're gonna be in a pickle. That being said, look right here. And what that's gonna be is one of these Allen keys that is a 1/8, and the 1/8 fits, or no, excuse me, not the 1/8. I'm so sorry, not the 1/8, the 5/32 will fit right in here, 5/32, and we'll use lefty loosey to hopefully get that out. Once that comes out, this rotor should come down, and we'll have availability. I am going to paint this, I guess. I asked my wife and she said do it, make it red, so we'll do that. I don't know if I have enough paint, but we'll do our best. Good news, it came off really easy. It was barely on there. And these are OEM. This is Lotus OEM, so it just must not be on there. I don't know, maybe I can see how pliable this metal is. What I've seen though is people are saying, here, look, that this sucker right here, strip, I can totally see it. And what it does is it just holds the rotor in right here. This is a very lightweight, this right here, okay, this is the size of my hand. If you are intimidated by this job, do not be. All these parts are cute, and this car is literally made of bubble gum. It's like, look at this right here. It's literally made of bubble gum. So these cars are just, I don't know why they're so expensive, but they're awesome. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna use a wire brush and scrub all this down. We're gonna scrub the hub right here and clean it all, and then you're supposed to lubricate this as well. Funny also, this car is like, it's as if it could be all-wheel drive, and it's not. Just funny. Well, so next step is clean this, push that back in, install the new rotor, slide the brake pads in with grease, put it all back together, mask it up, paint it, and then do it for the other side. Unfortunately, I'm only doing the fronts on this video. I'm only doing the fronts, and I won't be able to do any flybys on this video because I gotta do the rear one and I forgot to order the other DBA rotor. So anyways, let's put those on real quick. I can't wait. We slid the new rotor on. Beautiful. DBA 4000. It's like the best one you can get. I like it more than this one's this cross drilled, it's not slotted. It's cool, that's factory. This is very aesthetic looking. I think I did something cool like this on my Evo 9, I don't remember, but I like it a lot. Okay, so that's on there. I did use my piston cruncher, or whatever you call this, compressor, and I compressed the pistons in there. We are able to slide these 2 bolts back on. And I do encourage you to use Valvoline grease, or I don't know, not lithium grease, multi-vehicle grease. This stuff is like $5 and you can have, this is probably like 15 years old. This grease is, it's like cockroach proof or whatever. We're gonna slide this on now. So let's go ahead and put that on. 2 Allen keys, cause it's English and weird. It comes with a shim. So this is, does this come off? I don't know. I don't know if that little, the backing comes off or not. I think it's just a soft shim. And then here is the red stuff ceramic. Nice, made in the United Kingdom. Smells like fish. We're gonna slide this in here just like this, but before we do, with this shim here, I do encourage you, even with this shim on here, probably to put a little bit of the red stuff on the back of it, so that it goes in easy and it won't squeak. That's what you don't ever want, squeaky brakes. Technically, we are done. This is an absolute 1-star, easy, you can do this. Okay, so we reversed the steps, meaning what I did was I put the brake pad in, I slid the brake pad with the shim, with this shim. Why do they do this? I don't know why it's not built in, but you do that. I slipped it in there with this $5 multi-grease. I put it on the back of it. I slid it in, one facing inward, one facing inward. Well, both of them are facing inward. Then I slid the pin after I cleaned it with my wire brush. I'm obsessed with these wire brushes. I use them on everything. Clean the pin, slid them through. Put this retainer clip, so simple. The loop goes on the upside right here, and then you slide this lower one in and it's springed against it. The pads are sprung in there now. They're not gonna go anywhere. What's holding them in there? This bar. That long bar is holding them in there. They're not gonna go anywhere. Well, and also the pins will also keep them there. Then you put the 2 retainer clips. I rotated these pins by using my pliers right here, and I rotated them. I'll show you guys, so that they face upward, like just like this. I rotated them like that. You can see that they're moving. And then I slid the pins in on the back side right there, 2 of them. We are literally done. You can put the wheel back on and you're ready to go. Before we do that, because I don't want, we're not gonna drive the car in this video, unfortunately, because I don't have the rear rotors. I could have had all this done in one night. We're gonna go do this on the driver's side. Before I show you guys that one, I don't need to show you, it's just the same steps. I'm gonna mask this with a garbage bag and some masking tape, and we're gonna spray this. A tip for this is you can actually turn the wheel so that you can get a good spray on this. So what I'll do is I'll show you how I'm gonna actually make this rotor all black, or I mean all red. So we're gonna have black wheel, and then a red caliper. It will look 10 out of 10. So there's the after. There's some Mitch-Dore, beautiful. So we got those red stuff brake pads in there. Dang, those look good. Those wheel, or the rotors, are so expensive, but they're good. Hopefully they're good. I haven't tried them out. What we're gonna do now is I've buttoned everything back up. What you'll know too is that when I do paint these, I did paint the bleeder valve. So if you were to go to move the bleeder valve, it would crack, which I'm okay with that. And then also, if you go to change the pads in the future, the pins will also pull out and will probably crack the paint that way. But I'm okay, because you won't need to change these pads probably for like 20 to 30,000 miles, and it looks really good. I let it sit for 24 hours. I think that the Lotus caliper really turned out well, where it says Lotus on there. That turned out really, really well. And then over on the driver's side, I've already put the wheel back on, and that's how that looks. So let's put the wheel back on the other one and then lower the car down, and we're technically done, and this is how you do it. Overall, very easy. One of the easiest brake jobs I've ever done, ever, with an amazing outcome. I really like it, and I'll give you guys, that's the after. there's the before. And so next video, we're gonna be doing the rears, and I'll show you guys how to do that. It'll be even easier, again, with rotors and pads, as we did this, rotors and pads. That looks really expensive and better than factory. I do a really good job with that, and I'm very thankful. Make sure that you do use that little grease on the back of the brake pad so that you get no squeaking. I didn't do that one time when I did my truck, and one of the wheels squeaked for a 4, I think it still does. So put a little bit of grease on the back of those pads so that when they're sliding on the pistons. But overall, man, that looks great.